What is up, everybody? I know I ain't made a video in a little bit, but it was because I said 4 likes. It didn't get to 4 likes until today. I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. I'm gonna say, drum roll, please. I'm gonna just say 5 likes because it's gonna be hard for y'all since I don't got that much supporters. Make sure you share this video with other people too. But let's get straight into it. We're going to start back off with Team 7 leaving the village to escort Tazuna. Naruto would say, Naruto would walk up closer to Kakashi after like an hour of walking from the village. And he would say, Kakashi Sensei. Kakashi would be like, yes, Naruto. Naruto would say, do you see that? Kakashi would say, yes. And then the 2 demon brothers would jump out the puddle and assumingly kill Kakashi Sensei. Naruto, he would not freeze up in this timeline. He would jump towards the demon brothers, and take out both of them with a neck chop. And then he would tie him up to a tree. Sasuke would be like, this loser just took my spotlight. And Sakura would be like, stop trying to act all cool, Naruto. Naruto would say, what? What was you gonna do, Sakura? And then Naruto said to Sasuke, you got to be faster, you dork. Sasuke would get mad. And then Kakashi Sensei would appear out of nowhere, saying, calm down, just relax, be chill. And then they would start back walking. After 2 more hours, a sword would fly over Team 7 and Tazuna. Kakashi Sensei would say, duck. Naruto would push down Tazuna, and Sasuke would push down Sakura on the ground. Then the sword would fly over them. Zabuza would land on the handle of the sword, saying, Zabuza says, hand me the bridge builder and you won't have no problems. Kakashi would say, no, you got to get through us first. Kakashi would lift up his headband and show his Sharingan. Sasuke would be like, how? How do you have the Sharingan? Kakashi would say, that's a story for another day. And then he would start attacking Zabuza. He would be winning. Then Zabuza would do a jutsu. I know y'all know the jutsu with the mist. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna just call it mist style erupting mist jutsu. Mist would go all around them. And Kakashi would say, watch out. Next thing you know, a kunai starts flying towards Tazuna. Naruto would throw his own kunai and hit that kunai out the way. And then Kakashi would say, find the bridge builder and protect him. Then Zabuza would start listing all of the vital spots on the human body. It says, how should I kill y'all? And then Zabuza would do hand signs for a water clone, not knowing that Kakashi could see him and do the same hand signs. And then it would appear like Kakashi just got killed. But then Kakashi would sneak up behind Zabuza and punch him. Everything would go the same after that. The mist would go down. And then Kakashi would slip and get caught in the water prison. Naruto would throw 2 kunais, but none of them hit. So then Sasuke and Naruto had a plan. Naruto threw down the smoke bomb, transformed into a giant shuriken. It made a shadow clone. And then Sasuke threw the shuriken with 2 kunai behind it. It says secret jutsu. Shuriken kunai. And then none of the kunai would hit, but then Zabuza would have to jump over the shuriken. And then he would say, "Ha, you missed." Sasuke would say, "I'm not aiming for you." Then Naruto would, say release and untransform. Then he would throw a couple of kunai and shuriken, making him have to dodge and drop Kakashi. And then Kakashi would beat Zabuza like in the regular timeline. Haku would throw Simba into his nets, he'd kill him, and then Kakashi would pass out. Now we are at Tazuna's house. Everything would go the same, but Naruto, he would be able to get down tree walking and water walking, off the bat, like this. So that would be done. So Naruto, he wouldn't be late, but he'll leave a shadow clone the next couple of days. Well, the next couple of days they would leave, go to the bridge, and Naruto would leave a shadow clone to protect the bridge builder's daughter and grandson. So they would go to the bridge, and Zabuza and Haku would appear. Haku immediately would go for Naruto and Sasuke. Kakashi would go for Zabuza. The Kakashi-Zabuza fight would go the same. And Sakura, being useless, would just, guard and, be shaken. Guarding Tazuna. And Naruto and Sasuke would start fighting. It would go down all the same, but then Sasuke would think that Naruto couldn't dodge. That he couldn't dodge the Senbon coming towards him. So it would look like Sasuke had died. But then Naruto would be about to go in a rage. But then he would hear Hagoromo say, "Child, he is not dead. He is just, in a sleep mode. Like what happened to Zabuza." And Naruto would say, "Okay." Then he would ask, I think it's the six-tailed beast. Correct me if I'm wrong. He would ask the six-tailed beast for ball release. And Naruto would awaken his Sharingan. He would, if Haku would throw Senbon at Naruto would dodge. And then Haku would be in between, going to another ice mirror. Naruto would grab her leg. Well, yeah, in this timeline, she gonna be a her. He gonna be a her. He would grab her leg, slam her on the ground, and start to pummel her. And then the mask would break. And he would see that it's a girl. He would say, "Why? Why do you protect Zabuza?" Now we're going to have a flashback. Naruto would be meditating. And then he would sense somebody walking up towards him. He would say, "Hello." The other person would say hello back. Us knowing that it's Haku, but Naruto didn't know just yet. So Naruto would be like, what are you doing out here? She says, I'm gathering flowers. They're pretty, aren't they? Naruto would be like, yeah. Haku would say, dude, are you a shinobi? Naruto would say, yeah. And she would say, from what village? The Hidden Leaf Village, Naruto would say. Haku would be like, do you have someone who you want to protect? Naruto would say, yes, I have a couple of people. She would say, that's good to hear, but you know you get stronger when you have someone to protect. Naruto would be like, for real? Yeah, I have been, like, getting stronger, but at the same time, it feels like a weakness. She would say, it is a weakness, but you also get stronger. Naruto would be confused at the time. He would say, huh? Okay, Hagoromo would say in Naruto's mind, like in a flashback, he would say, you know that's the subordinate of Zabuza. Naruto's eyes would widen. And then she would say, have a good day, goodbye. In the flashback, she said, do you know how I said you have a precious person? Zabuza's my precious person. And Naruto would let one tear fall down his eye. And then they would hear the sound of 1,000 birds. Sidori! And Haku would zip across, getting stabbed in the heart, trying to protect Zabuza. The Zabuza would go ahead and say that he was a tool. Naruto would get mad. Everything would go the same. Naruto would be like, how is he a tool? I know you cared about him. He was with you for the longest. He protected you. She. Then Zabuza, he would start feeling sad. He would want to redeem himself. Gato's man showed up. Everything would go the same. Zabuza killed all of them. Killed Gato. Zabuza died too because he got impaled by all the swords. Now, Team 7 would stay at the bridge for a little bit while helping them prepare it, like re-prepare it and all that. Naruto, he would feel sad, but at the same time he would feel happy. He would feel happy that both of them died and was able to see each other again in the afterlife. And he was sad that Haku had to die. He really didn't care about Zabuza, but you know what I'm saying? And then they would go back to the Leaf Village, give their report, and then Naruto would be on his way to eat some ramen. And the team was just about to split up. Then Kakashi Sensei said Naruto, and everybody would turn around saying, Kakashi Sensei? Why are you here? Kakashi would say, I'm just here to tell y'all about the tuning exams. Yeah, I'm about to give y'all some papers. If y'all don't want to do the tuning exams, y'all don't have to do it. But if you do, turn it in by tomorrow. Wait, no. Turn it in by next Monday. They would say yes. They would say, okay, Sensei, and go on with their day. Okay, that's the end of the what if. I'm just starting what if, so if it's not good, please just give it a dislike. But if you like it, give it a like. Make sure you comment too. Like, tell me what I could be doing better, what I'm doing wrong. And yeah, But that's it. Other what if? Yeah, hope you have fun. Have a great life. See ya nada.